When you are facing giants and all you have is a promise from God, remember that the grasshopper mentality will abort God's comeback. You must slay any sign off a grasshopper mentality if you want to move out of your setback into your comeback. Our children don't have to have drinking problems. They don't have to go through divorce or live defeated lives. You can be the one to stir them up, shake them up, and tell them there is a champion inside of them just waiting to come out. Tell them God has a plan for their lives, and they are destined to do greater things than we ever thought of doing. You can decide to be the role model and reverse your whole generational pattern from a bad one to a good one. Just because you are following God's plan and purpose, your life will not be perfect. In fact, that's when the battle gets more intense. God gives you the sight, the right, and the might to do great things, but you have to develop the fight. The qualifications for doing something world-changing for God are simply faith and willingness. Faith means trusting God to do the impossible as you step into an arena you know little to nothing about. Willingness is also based in faith and trust in God. Because He is a loving Father and has given you eternal life and peace, you are willing to put your life on the line for Him. Faith and willingness make room for bigger and better things in your life. They open the doors for God to surprise you with something new. Your comeback depends upon coming home to your Father. Accept His love and forgiveness. Allow Him to restore you, celebrate you, and transform you so that you won't have to go through this setback again. And remember, no matter what, He is there for you. God knows what it is going to take to get the greatest results. He dressed your past, your present, and your future. He has a remarkable design for your life, and all you need to do is submit to His gentle hands. It is at that moment you become His masterpiece in motion. Pessimism cancels faith. The only way you are going to go from your setback to your comeback and beyond is with the supernatural help of God. Every comeback orchestrated by God is miraculous, so you have to have faith. You cannot be a pessimist and come back. You will have to fight for your comeback, but you have the three members of the Godhead leading you, supporting you, and supernaturally enabling you in that fight. Getting past your faults and weaknesses is the biggest fight you will take on, but the victories are sweeter than anything you can imagine. Fighting for your comeback is fighting to be who you were created to be, and becoming yourself is an amazing adventure. I believe God has specific promises for you that relate directly to His purpose for your life. Whatever your purpose, dream, or vision, there is a promise to meet every need to fulfill it. Courage doesn't happen without fear, doubt, and unbelief. Courage overcomes all of these things to get the job done. How do we knock off fear or doubt out unbelief? Simple faith in God. Many times a setback is most difficult when you are right on the edge of your breakthrough. That's when the enemy tries to shake you and everything around you. He wants to stop you because if he can stop you, he can stop those coming after you. He wants your children to see you fail. He knows that if you make it, your success will fill them with hope and a faith-filled momentum that anything is possible.